On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. At forward, Zachary Risacher. It's time to meet the starting five for your Washington Wizards.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the small forward position. And for Washington, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Ben Simmons is out there with Sarr. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Fultz in at the 1. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Beal gets the bucket.
Well, the defense better get out there, or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. Beal outside. Shoots over Johnson. Fultz. The second chance points on the tip in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Young misses. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simmons goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
For Washington. Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risacher as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
The first free throw is good. And out on the wing, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And it's Fultz off the drive. Got it.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And that one's good. Young.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Fultz passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Capella. To the paint. The kick out to Young. The rebound by Simmons.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
It's Beal on the wing. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
Washington calls timeout. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, His teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trey, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Pass to Champagnie. Hield for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Last time they met in Atlanta.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
On the wing man. Now here's Nance. Guarded by Hield. Shot is good by Nance.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Outside Hield. Pass to Champagnie. And again, Washington, no good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. And Nance with the slam.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. To the inside. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's Champagnie. No points yet. And the basket by Hield.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Hield. This one for 3. LeVert with a rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Knocks down the triple.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
From behind the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. A deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Washington trailing. On the floor for Atlanta, we've got George Niang. Caris LeVert is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Reza Shea, and it's Capella in at center.
Bradley Beal, that's some nifty dribbling there.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Reza Shea. He can't get that one to fall. And for the Wizards, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Hook loose. Here we go, one-on-one. The rebound by Simmons. And the Wizards with possession here. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Here's Niang, following the score by Washington. Reza Shea, no good. Wizards leading by 3. Pulls it. Beal's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's LeVert. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by the Wizards. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Fultz passes to Sarr, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Simmons. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Bey from long range drills it from deep. And it's an 8-point Washington lead.
Oh, man, Bey, that was deep.
And the Hawks call time here. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Marvin.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
So for the Wizards, Bamba comes in for Sarr. And Hield is subbed in for Fultz. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And so the ball out of bounds. Bey touched it last. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
You know, right now for Washington, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Beal outside. Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
2 minutes.
Here's Daniels.
In the second
No
quarter.
points so far. Here's Niang. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Man, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Daniels.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Beal. Here's Bamba. Pass to Beal. Five to shoot. Hield for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Wizards.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Out of bounds.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. Harris LeVert comes in for Man.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Ooh, poked away. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's LeVert. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Levert goes against Hield. Kispert outside. Up top, Johnson. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
Atlanta foul. Trae Young. First personal foul. Now into the lineup for your Wizards, Ben Simmons.
"12 seconds left to play in the first half. Kispert outside. Pass to Carrington for three. That shot, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Washington leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
DC family, a big round of applause.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter.
At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half.
And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers are. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what Larry Nance has done in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ben Simmons is out there with Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Beal in a 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. And he's good on the second.
And Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Young against Fultz. Capella can't get it to go.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Wizards in second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten battered.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
One thing Bradley Beal does so well with his craft is he'll probe the defense. He's very patient. He's looking for weaknesses, and typically he'll find them.
And Atlanta making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson against Beal. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Beal's got 13. Hawks trail by 7. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They get it back, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just delayed a second late.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And Young gets it to go.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Fultz passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Washington.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
This is the second trip to the line in the game. And he drops the first. Fields checked in for Bradley Beal.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Washington leading by 6. Pass to Coulibaly. Simmons looking around. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just think when he gets his confidence.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Sarr passes to Simmons. Outside Fultz. Knocked loose. Outside heel. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Fultz passes to Sarr. Here's Coulibaly. Washington again can't hit. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Nance comes in for Johnson. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Daniels. Stolen! And a fast break now for the Wizards. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Now here's Hield. We've got 1:13 left in the third.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
LeVert, that's good.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Young. Pass to Carrington, puts up a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeVert outside. Here's Young. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the middle. Rejected by Okongwu. Now here's LeVert. The D's right on him. The 3 from Reza Shea. The rebound by Bamba. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. The teardrop. Lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Young from long range. No good. Here's Carrington. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got Onyeka Okongwu, George Niang out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Daniels in at the point. Now here's LeVert. Here's Niang. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert passes to Niang, and it's good for 2.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Washington trailing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Wizards making a switch here. Sars checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Niang.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 9 assists now tonight.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Now here's LeVert. Back to Okongwu. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Fultz passes to Simmons. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Daniels passes to LeVert. Launches it. Sar pulls it in. Sar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beal surveying the D. Offensive rebound.
And the long arms of Sar on full display. You've got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now a timeout called by Washington. And Atlanta making a change here. Young's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, they said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Johnson. Rebound, Washington. Sar's got rebound number 8 now. Beal from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 8th rebound here tonight. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They get it back. Capella can't get it to go. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Risache, he's checked in for Capella.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Risache.
Beal outside. Coulibaly on the wing. Washington again can't hit. The Hawks leading. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Now here's Simmons. He's closely guarded. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're on top by 4. We've got 1:48 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
Now here's Johnson. Okongwu inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Beal with it. Down low. Sarr. Pass to Simmons. Outside for Fultz. Washington again can't hit.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risa Shea's future in this league.
Now Beal. It's Beal on the wing. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Atlanta is shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Markelle Fultz. Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Here's Simmons, blocked.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Markelle Fultz. Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
On the attack, Simmons. And it's Simmons! Slamming it home!
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Trae Young.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 8. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
A little mid-range shot is up, and it's Hield, missing. And here's Mann. And so it's Atlanta with the W.
That's the end
Exceptional
of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Trae, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And, I mean, I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.